Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the last match of the day. For us, Gary Dean Bear with Gary Mazeroff. Gary, we're at the 32nd Junior World Championships for the IRF.
32nd, okay.
We're in Guatemala City at the, how you call this place? The Complejo?
It's a complejo.
Say Complejo.
Complex, but the name of it is Centro Deportiva, and it's a multiple discipline sports park. Beautiful, beautiful facility.
Excelente. Hats off to Gabby Martinez for winning the World Championships and helping build a place like this. That's for sure.
Really. Talk about promotion skills.
We are at Canada versus Guatemala. This is girls 14. Girls 14. I'm going to pull up the draw sheet, Gary. I want to see if this is, I think this is still round robin play for the ladies.
Let's check.
No, this is
it's the Sembrado. It's the draw. It's the main draw and elimination.
This is medal. This is a winner gets a medal. Medal implications.
So this is the quarterfinal. Tomorrow the semis, Saturday the finals.
Girls 14.
Argueta, Guatemala, and Jauvin. Jauvin, Canada.
We want to thank Gearbox for being the official ball of the IRF. Check them out online, www.gearboxsports.com. A replay, we got head official Jaime Martel from Chihuahua, Mexico.
Early in game number 1 serving 1. As Dean said, the winner will be guaranteed a medal. We have a semifinal match tomorrow. Chloe from Canada, Quebec province. Ten seconds to serve after the score is called. And Maria from Guatemala rolls it out on the return. Dean, it's great to be working back with you. I had the opportunity to work with Pablo and Alexis after I returned from my sabbatical leave this morning.
Me and Alexis handled the morning for you. Don't worry,
Fantastic.
Gary. We got you covered.
Yeah, we have a great team, and doesn't matter who's working. It's a great team to work to broadcast.
Got a lot. We got Canada in the chat box. Last matches getting off the 3 o'clock matches. The day's over for us.
Michael, let's go, Chloe, bon chance.
Oh, she ran into the ball. Bon ball.
Unfortunate. Chloe hit a home run off that, almost a home run over the fence.
I'll tell you.
And got a point on it.
There's nothing like watching junior racquetball. Just, it's a treat. It's so different. Hats off to these ladies, no matter the outcome. Both need to keep their head up high. They represented their country with grace and with passion, and that's all you can ask for, Gary.
Absolutely.
The results are going to be what they are.
That's correct.
You know, there has to be a winner, has to be a loser, but all these kids are winners. End of the day, they're here, they're competing,
Another winner for Chloe. Jauvin. 4-1 game one.
This is a long tournament, and we're near the finish line. Gary, we're near.
We're near.
It's in sight.
I'll tell you, this city is wonderful. If you love to eat, that's a great question. Come to Guatemala City. Just tons and tons of great restaurants. Do you love to eat? Yes, we do. Come on over here. Staffs at the host hotels, administration here at the host club, local organizing committee led by Dr. Estuardo Ware, International Racquetball Federation led by Osvaldo Maggi. Tremendous efforts on everybody's part.
You know, someone in Canada brought it, let's stay right here. Someone in Canada brought it up the other day during one of our first matches. You know what? Hats off to the IRF for bringing racquetball and this event back and bringing these countries together again during these difficult times that we're experiencing around the globe.
Well put, Dean. Speaking of Dean, we have our SAR of WADA testing, Dean Shear, behind our back.
Yeah, he's incognito today. He's out of uniform. He's spying.
Well, I will share this. He went on sabbatical leave with me this morning as well.
I don't like the terminology, but enough said.
Well, you get time off and you get paid, my friend. It's a great lifestyle.
Speaking of, right now, Canada with a 5-point lead. Jesus Eman Barreau purely match. Melanie Blaze. Canada. Ooh.
Weta into the floor.
You know, she had the opportunity there. She had her feet set. And Maria the ball just ran off her racket.
Coming right side, good serve, setup.
Great shot and a nice get. We got ourselves a rally. Oh, into that glass. She's got to let the ball hit the glass and drop a little bit.
Yeah.
That's difficult. It's difficult to talk to the juniors, you know, especially the ones that, you know, maybe it's the first time playing on the championship court.
Get excited. They want to hit the ball now.
Yesterday. They want to hit it yesterday. Very difficult. It's the hardest thing to do in racquetball is let the ball fall.
Speaking of now, I want to welcome our broadcast partner in spirit, Gustavo Farel, back in El Paso. Now, Gustavo, now. Thank you to Pablo Farje and his production skills.
Absolutely.
Down ball by Maria.
Oh, there's the cheers coming from Camp Guatemala here in Guatemala City. I say it wrong every time. Club Deportiva? What?
Central Deportiva.
Central Deportiva.
Central Sporting Park here in the city. This is the capital of Guatemala, about 1 million people in the city. The metro area, we've been told, has about 7 million. And if traffic is any indication, you coming from the New York City area, they'd have 15 million here. Bumper to bumper, all times of the day. So bring your walking shoes or borrow Traver's motorcycle. Dean and I both had the opportunity to put a ride on Tom Travers' motorcycle on our resume.
Yeah, I
No helmet, and Tom has a tendency to travel on one ways the wrong way.
well, that's Travers for you. And it happened once, and it'll never happen again. I can die knowing I did it once.
6-7. Looked like that ball hit the sidewall crotch, which is legal. So 6-7, game one. Ball saved by Chloe. Set up.
Oh, little incidental contact there.
Jaime Martel, our professional referee, called that a dead ball hinder replay.
Yes.
Jaime has friends all over the world.
Hats off to all the referees here this week as well. It's been a long week for them too. It's very difficult to keep doing this every day.
It's accurate. Well, the professionalism in them, they'll do it. No change in score, Dean. It's 7-6, game one. Chloe Chauvin.
7-5 on the official scoreboard.
Okay, then we'll change it. 7-5. Thank you. Thank you, Alexis. Push that one in the floor. No stroke on that one. Shaking her head, nodding her head. Now she needs to do what she's saying she's going to do. 8-5. Racket up. Racket down. Serve and play.
This is going to come off the glass.
Good pass.
Very nice shot with the fist pump.
Go Wate, the crowd says. Nine countries represented in this junior worlds. 5 countries more in the adults. Elected not to field a junior team.
Those 9 are Mexico, Bolivia, Canada, Guatemala, Chile, Argentina. Which one am I forgetting? You got the list, Gary. Colombia is another one, that's 7. Costa Rica is 8. I said Argentina. Look at that, ran away from her, she didn't get it. I'm missing one.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, that's right. How can I forget? They gave me a beautiful Ecuador team shirt as a thank you. It's one of the things I love, getting the gifts from these countries.
Yes. By the way, Dean, your gift for me is in the mail.
It's a wad of cash. Turns, spins, shoots into the ground.
I already gave Alexis and Pablo their gifts. But yours is in the mail, Dean. 1-800 Long Island.
Okay, shots fired. Note taken. Get ready for it. Shots are coming back, Gary.
Yep.
You don't want them.
Well, I tell people at this stage of my career, I can take it. Throw darts at my chest. I'll take it.
There's a side out. We're at 8-6 Canada in the lead. These ladies they're battling something we saw earlier. We didn't see any runs, Gary. Points here, points there.
Correct. Shots coming back.
Get ready. You better put your vest on.
Yeah, I brought 4 of them. Folks, we really appreciate all of you tuning in and giving us input. Ball up.
Oh, she got it. Oh, she can't get that one off the back wall. Point number 9. (10-6). Timeout on the floor. We'll take a break. We'll be back right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Manolo Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
The Colorado Springs Sports Corp brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado.
Welcome back, everyone. Folks, Dean Bear with Gary Mazeroff.
Jauvin continues to roll here. 11-6. Game 1 in favor of Team Canada. Jauvin's father, Patrick, her normal coach. 3 formal coaches here for the juniors from Canada are Evan, Michelle, and Reno. Never say never. 6-11 Guatemala serving.
Another fantastic day of racquetball, almost in the books.
Long
As
serve.
they say here in Guatemala, uno más, Gary, uno más.
Claro que sí, señor.
Just such a, Gary, if we have to sit, kind of explain what the vibe is here, it's just so different with the juniors from the adults, huh? Like, there's 2 things. There's 2 things that I see extremely different. That's 100 times better with the kids than it is with the adults. One is the emotion. The emotion on the players, win or lose, they have it. They may not show it right away, but after the match, they're in the locker room or they're outside, and if they didn't win the match, they're in tears, you know, and the cheering and the family that's here.
Yeah.
Now, when the adults come, 9 times out of 10, they don't have family. They have the team, and the team is cheering them on. But when the kids are here, the kids have their family as well.
Yeah,
so
such a commitment.
I think those two elements really elevate the junior play, opposed to, you know, the play on the court is what's most important for the adults, But I think those other two factors are that's what's important here with the kids.
Well put. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Guatemala serving 9-11. Well, case in point, Dean, the youngest of the WER, W-E-R, grandkid of Estuardo, he just walked by us, 4 rackets in his hand, and a smile that will last forever, if you will.
That's what made me mention it, because he's a little 9-year-old playing in the 12 and under, and he's got an attitude like he's 16.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Well, this is his second Worlds. He played in Costa Rica as a 7-year-old 2 years ago. And he played in the 10s, and he's grown 5 inches since then, and he's still 4'8".
He's not 4'8". He's maybe 4'1".
Oh, I'm sorry.
But here we almost got a tie game here. Guatemala in double digits. And Maria Ogueda. Oh, there's a push. This might be trouble. She gets it. Look at that get off the back wall. Chloe.
Nobody home.
Chloe was right there. Guatemala tied it up at 11, serviendo 11.
From 6-11 to tie, empate, 11 iguales.
Well more than the 10 seconds to serve that ball. And it's a 3-wall.
Not called by our professional Jaime Martel.
In quotes. Hit the ceiling, that's a double fault. Canada moves back into the service box. Chloe is gonna call a timeout. See her dad motioning. We get the heads up, we'll take a break, we'll be back right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round.
Back here in Guatemala City, La Capital.
That's right where we are.
Junior World Championships under the International Racquetball Federation. We want to wish Secretary General Luc St. Ange well on his recovery back in the Springs, Colorado. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. We have an empate, a tie at 11.
Oh, she went for the kill. Skipped it in.
Side out, 11 sirve a 11. It was 6-11, Guatemala serving, now it's 11-11. No change from the previous inning on score. Set up nicely on that.
Whoop, she goes up top.
Great feet, Dean.
Good work. Excellent. Stepped in, really drove that ball cross court. This is the first time I think Guatemala had a lead in the game. Maybe at 2-1, I think, maybe, but in a while.
Great surge. Chloe, not convinced about that court position, but she got away with it.
Listen, Gary, you're with the IRF. I'm going to make a protest. We're not streaming any matches tomorrow if one of them isn't like a 10 and under or a 12 and under doubles match, so we can get some of these little kids here in prime time. Make it happen, Gary.
All right, I'll make it happen. Make it happen.
Dose.
Well,
Empate.
we can introduce the 18-year-olds as 12 and under.
Yeah. They don't play like that.
We'll do whatever we can, my friend. Thank you for that input.
Uh-oh, spins. Oh, lost it in the glass, and she knew it. But she's staying positive. I like that. I like the emotion.
So Canada forged ahead. 13-12, 2 points from earning game one.
Might see a drive serve to the forehand. No. Oh.
Team Canada coaching staff would be encouraged if they work a little bit on Chloe's court position, Dean.
See, you know, Marie is she's good killing a ball when the ball's in front of her. When it's against that glass, she really loses it. You'd want to see, you know, from the Canada camp, you'd want to see more of a spin, you know, a three-wall shot. You want to get that ball moving over there, because every time Chloe's trying to kill the ball, she's over swinging and she's skipping it.
Yeah.
She's a little too anxious.
Yes.
So we'll keep it a little simple, almost back it up and let her play. Sometimes, you know, the coaches are giving too much information from the side. Here's the setup. Oh, hashtag just a replay. They hit the front camera.
It was a good rally for both of them. They set up, stroked the ball well, kept a couple of them up, but hit through the ball. Very impressive. María serving. Reverse again, right side. Round the wall. Ball live.
It's against that glass. That's the problem. There's a touch. Chloe makes her pay. Buries it down the line. That was a fantastic shot. She stepped into it. She really drove the ball. 13-13. Oh, what a great Z serve. See, that's where Guatemala had problems. I said it before, more of a three-wall. Now she's incorporated into a serve. You're going to see, you might see a timeout from Guatemala. No, she's going to glasses back on. And I wonder if you give her the serve again. I think you have to. I think you have to for game point. You got to put that ball back in the glass.
Reverse. Up top.
What a great shot down the line by Guatemala. That is Marie Argueda. We got a Let's Go Canada. Yeah, not a lot of people from Guatemala are watching. They're all here. Let's look at that return of serve. Good get. Yeah, that's where you know, Marie's having problems. She's having problems off the back wall and off the side wall. With the backhand off the side wall, she's extremely comfortable.
Yeah.
See, game point number 2. So we might have a different serve here.
Yep.
Drive the forehand.
Good retrieve. retrieval.
Yeah, the coaching staff had to see that her backhand is much better. And there, as you see, she's bringing it over to the forehand again. That's tough against that glass wall. We said it all week long. We're at 13-14.
It's a 40 by 20 piece of glass with fans. The color distinction is not there with the ball. It's a dark backdrop with the gearbox black ball. Nice serve, ceiling ball. Oh.
Skipped in. Yeah, like I was saying, the forehand, there's more errors with her forehand from Marie than the backhand. So excellent, and you can clearly see that since that timeout, that Chloe's putting almost every ball, even during the rally, trying to keep away as best she can of the backhand. The backhand looks better. Now she serves it.
Out of court ball off the front wall. Loss of rally. Point scored for Jauvin. She wins 15-13 game one. And we're here in Guatemala City on the IRF. We'll be back.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Manolo Beltran. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
The Colorado Springs Sports Corp brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
We're back, folks. Gary, Dean, Alexis, and Pablo, and Dean Shear. We are the broadcast team, International Racquetball, here in Guatemala City. Game two, Jauvin won game one, 15-13. Jaime Martel from Mexico is our professional referee, and Team Guatemala will serve.
Guatemala definitely looking to score some points early and not have that big lead that she had to come back from. It just proved to be a little too much.
Oftentimes, Dean, the comebacks take a lot of energy and they reach a saturation point. Ball live and ball down. Great get. María Argueta. 0-0, game two.
Here comes the setup off the back glass. Oh, just missed. She's staying aggressive.
different.
There's that Z from Guatemala now. Ooh. That ball just ran off the back wall.
Did. Many people may not know this. We're at about a mile high here in Guatemala City.
I feel like I'm in Denver.
Yeah. No, few people call this the Mile High City, and I'm from the Mile High City of Albuquerque. Few people call that the Mile High City. Thank you, Denver.
Oh, Z serve. I think it was short.
0-1, game 2. That was a great serve, Dean. Nicked off the deep left wall.
She's serving well and creating opportunities. Wow, look at that overhand reverse pinch. I tell you, you know, I like that Marie is, even when she's skipping, she's maintaining a lot of positive body language, and that's just really good. I mean, she came back last game, you know, she was down big in the first game, and she made it close.
And we'll be here, we're likely to be here in a year for this event. These two girls playing 14, they'll either be playing in another year of 14, or they'll jump up to the 16. We're confident that their skill set will have improved immensely. It'll be great to watch them next year.
No, it's not for sure yet, right, Gary?
No, nothing's confirmed.
Okay.
It's
it's the planning stages.
Correct.
And there's a lot of factors that go into that. Sponsors, you know, organizing committees, stuff like that, commitments. So let me ask you, because next year is the World Games. So the countries still have their selections. So like for the U.S., let's say, there's national singles, national doubles next year. Is that for the following year? Because there'll be another one prior to the...
That should be for the World Championships next year.
Next year there's World Championships.
Yes, that's suggested that it would be in Mexico and San Luis Potosí.
And what month is that?
Normally. It's usually in August. With COVID and everything, all the changes in the environment around the world, things obviously have changed. So rather be safe and say it's speculated next summer in San Luis Potosí. Juniors are speculated for here. Suggested, I should say. It's a better word.
And then there's also the World Games.
Yes, and the first international event will be a regional zone championships, which is started back in the early 80s, the Pan Am Championships, which used to be called the Torneo de las Americas. That'll be likely in Bolivia the week before Easter, which is in April, in Santa Cruz de la Sierra, which is down more sea level, not up in the mountains like La Paz and Sucre and Cochabamba.
Look at that kill shot from Marie Argueta. She's down 1-3.
Got there with the racket. Maria giving her typical nod. Yes, I know. Racket up. Score is called. 10 seconds for her to be ready for the server to put the ball in play. The receiver cannot cause a delay by the server. Ball live.
Sometimes it's tough, those 3-wall shots.
punto. 4 sirve a 1. Timeout on the floor. Each player has 2 timeouts, 1 minute in length. We'll be back with the IRF broadcast.
Who passes the flag to William Bell from Birmingham. Give a big round of applause.
Welcome back, folks. Canada, Guatemala. We're here in Guatemala City, Guatemala. Dean Bear, Gary Mazeroff. This is the last one for the day for us. It's been a long day.
And an enjoyable day with all of these youth players and all the adults that think they're youth, which is important. Oh, Maria.
Yep, she shows some. She's got some spark, actually. Again, the positive, regardless of whether she hits a good shot or a bad shot, after every rally, she's always shaking her head. And I think she's maybe internalizing, saying, "Okay, I know what I did. I know what I did well, and I know what I did wrong, and that's good for the next round." There you go. Ace serve off the back wall. That ball ran away. 2-4. Short ball.
Maria has a set of 3 coaches in the stands, and the head coach, Palomino, is at another court. Jauvin, Quebecois, Canada. Chloe, her dad Patrick in the stands.
Excellent serve. That looked like it was going to come off the back wall, but it was just too good of a serve. 2 bounces before the back wall. Unretrievable. Point Canada. Oh, skip the ceiling ball. 2 quick points for Canada. Now 6-2. I want to thank Planeta Racquetball for your support of the broadcast, as well as Zurich Foundation and Mini Athletics. Court Wars. Set up.
Oh, off that Vidrio.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. Marie's having a hard time off the black glass, off the side glass. She's having a hard time seeing the ball from that. You know, it's got to be in the game plan for Canada.
Chloe inching more towards the 15 points she needs to close this match out. She won the first game, 15-13. She's up 7-2.
Oh, very tough shot by Guatemala.
Winner of this match, Dean, will face tomorrow at 10 a.m. in the top semifinal, the top seed, Trujillo from Mexico.
Wow. Jen Saunders in the chat box throwing dags at you. Gary could use a French lesson. Jen, I agree.
Thank you, Jen.
Look at that into the corner, Canada.
Thank you, Jennifer. I'm waiting for you to come back, Jen. Manager Jen Herente.
She's a Hall of Famer. You know, she got to give her the respect, Gary. She's in the Canada Racquetball Hall of Fame. I think the Canada Sports Hall of Fame. I remember seeing stuff like that posted. So, felicidades, Jen Saunders. Congratulations.
Ball live. Oh, Chloe into the floor.
Yeah, Guatemala needed to stop the bleeding there. They're down 2-9. Marie might be a good time for a timeout for Marie. Maybe even before she serves, you know, get some tips because she hasn't scored any points. So maybe get some tips on what serve. She's getting it anyway, but short setup.
Well, we mentioned earlier she really doesn't have a coach on her side.
She's got pro player Javier.
Well, once again,
The coach
he's
from
got
Guatemala over there.
Okay,
That's
he's got
Javier
Salvatierra. He just showed up. Juan Sr. just showed up. Hopefully that'll help. Juan's a great coach.
Oh, good shot by Marie Aguera.
The reverse forehand ends up being a 3-wall boast winner.
That was a boast, all right. The bottom line is
Point.
She scored a point. I think it was 3. She was serving.
Yeah.
I don't know if the referee got that point or not. She made a mistake.
We'll keep it at 2 until it's confirmed by our producer. No less than 3 now.
It's 3. On the board, it's 3.
No menos
That was
que
a
tres.
side out. Yeah, Alexis chatted in our ear, Gary. I don't know if you heard that or not, but Chloe was serving.
Thank you, Alexis. 3-9. For purposes of the Jen Saunders of the world, 3-9.
Now it's 10-3. 10 serviendo 3.
That was a nice serve. Set up.
She left it up. Now she'll take the forehand. Throwing some blast. Excellent reset up top. Off the back glass. You know, that's the problem for Marie. It has been.
In Espanol, se dice Achilles heel.
Timeout on the court. I'll give you the Achilles heel. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the International Racquetball Federation.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best, but I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try it hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
We're back, Guatemala City, capital of Guatemala. Team Canada serving to Team Guatemala. Game 2, 11-3. 4 points from winning the match. Guatemala will have no part of that one. Game 1 in favor of Canada was 15-13. Now we have a 3-11 deficit in Game 2.
Gary, tomorrow's semifinal day, singles and doubles.
Excellent. Hopefully we'll get some of the younger players in here.
We will. The real kids.
High lob by Maria. And a straight up, straight down return.
It was a little tough. That was up the, on really close to the glass wall. I mean, not the glass. Oh, the side wall, not the glass wall, but it was up on the side wall.
Great serve. 4-11. Another straight up, straight down.
2 quick points. We might have a tiebreaker. She's looking to come back.
Looking at her coaches. They're giving her the fist pump. Meanwhile, Maria serves. Set up. 3 in a row.
She skipped another ceiling ball. Those are tough.
Jauvin, 3 straight into the floor off the ceiling. And now.
Too much wallpaper there. Timeout, Canada. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Corp brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.
Welcome back. Gary Pablo's making fun of me because the chair snapped on me this morning. Your chair, mind you.
I'll take full blame, no problem.
So you weakened it for the past 3 days, and then this morning it was a killer for me. Back to the action. 7-11, Guatemala with a surge, looking to go to a breaker. Oh, hashtag hit the box, replay.
So, Team Canada, what did they tell Chloe? Keep the ball in play, get into serve, one by one, close this thing out.
Oh, the same thing happened to Chloe. Now it happened to Marie. But you see Marie's body language, even after she makes a mistake, she's always shaking her head, talking to herself. That's excellent. If you're at home watching that, those are really good, body language win or lose, she's saying the same thing. So she's keeping herself set.
Good
It's
point.
A good serve.
Good point. Ooh.
Chloe went for the kill.
Yeah, it's off balance with that shot.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is towards the end of the second game. Who knows? Might be physically tired. It's later in the week, emotionally tired. That's where coaching comes in as well, folks.
Medal implications here.
Want to offer our merci beaucoup to Jen Saunders and Team Canada.
Wow, you got to throw in the French. I only know a couple words, can't say them.
Well, she's been giving me virtual French lessons.
Wow, virtual. Okay. Point number 8, Guatemala. This high lob is difficult for Chloe. She's having a tough time returning it. Oh, here comes the setup with the forehand. Sailed out of play.
Wow.
That's a 3-point field goal, ladies
Wow,
and gentlemen.
Dean, wow.
The power.
From 3-11, it's now 9-11.
It hit one of the spectators right on the head. They're all laughing at him because he didn't bring his baseball mitt.
Nor his eye guards.
Center field. He was in center field. This high lob hits it's going to fall. And
Kill shot.
There's the mistake. The high lob wasn't as effective before. A little bit shorter. Hit the side wall. Easy setup for Chloe. She drove the ball cross court. Was for a winner. She didn't try to kill it. Now she's going to do the same.
Great Nick lob. Look at that ace, Nick. Wow.
Point 12. Oh.
She encroached. Called by Jaime Martel. Point scored.
She went right into that zone.
Ball has to clear the plane of the receiving line or bounce. Neither happened. Point. It's back to the Nick. Ceiling ball.
That's called illegal trespass. Oh, Chloe got that one hung up on the side wall. Racket spun out of control. Missed it. 9-13. Marie Argueta, she's trying to come back to make a breaker. Oh, it's against the glass and off the back wall. That had both in there. All those rallies have favored Chloe very well.
Well said. So no change in score in that inning. It's still 13-9. 2 points from the victory and a medal round appearance for the winner. That would be Team Canada. And now
Good
she's
wide angle pass.
1 point.
She's there. Match point for Chloe. How you say it? Jauvin? Jauvin?
Jauvin.
Chloe Jauvin from Canada. Looking to get a medal.
Still with the head nod from Maria. 14-9, match point number 1.
Same serve, high lob Nick. Off the back wall, she at least puts it in play. Looking for the kill.
There it is.
Down the line, winner. What a nice rally by these two girls. Fantastic. What a way to end the day. So, ladies and gentlemen, Thursday is in the books. We'll be back Friday morning. Make sure you tune in for the thank you to the entire crew here. Pablo Farhe, Alexis Iwasa, Gary Mazeroff, and I'm Dean Baer. We'll see you in the morning right here on the International Racquetball Federation.
The Colorado Springs Sports Corp brings top-flight events to Olympic City, USA. Each summer, more than 10,000 competitors gather to compete in the Rocky Mountain State Games. Spectators and competitors from around the world witness the prestigious Broadmoor Pikes Peak International Hill Climb. And the annual Labor Day liftoff blends the scenic beauty of Colorado Springs with an awe-inspiring collection of hot air balloons, music, and fun. To learn more, visit coloradospringssports.org.